Love Zombies. Eesh. Get Your Love Back. That's right, is the first book in a trilogy for those who feel like they are stuck in a relationships and may not even be aware. The book offers advice to those who want to take their love life back from the dead. Here now to discuss more, please welcome co-authors Edna J. White and Nicole Jean Christian. Hello and welcome back, ladies.
Yes,
Thanks.
yes, it's
So
great
good
to be back. Yeah,
We are
absolutely.
happy to have you back. You're rocking the
I
red.
know, we didn't do this
That's
on
right.
purpose.
Well, that's the love zombie theme. That's
You didn't do it on purpose.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
So you guys didn't coordinate this.
Absolutely
Absolutely
not. Nope.
How interesting. We certainly have a message to convey today.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Can't wait
yeah.
to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, I gave a little insight to our audience about the just energy vampires. And just before we even begin that, let's just give everybody a little background on both of you ladies. Even though we had you on before, let's reintroduce you.
Well, Edna and I have been writing and speaking off and on for about 10 years, and we were inspired by the obsession culturally now with zombies and the living dead. So we then decided to collaborate on a book specifically about relationships and how you can be a part of the undead and not realize it. So we've been collaboratively working for almost 10 years now on a variety of books and personal enrichment and training and classes.
Wow. So here's a question. How are you even able to, I guess, work together, coming from different places, coming from a different background, and come up with this concept of, I guess, assessing energy?
Well, I definitely believe in energy all the time. Everything I do is about energy. And how we started working together is she was my sister's best friend in high school. And we worked together politically most of the time. And we didn't decide to collaborate until a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. And when we discovered this book, this energy with this book, we decided we were always talking about love, and we were going through issues with love and relationships. So we kind of got together with that, and we were talking, and we really cracking up one day about zombies and what they do to you, and then I said, wouldn't it be great to let's do a book on that.
So let's talk a little bit about the term zombies and where that comes from, and just really the fact that there's actually a lot of people walking around life living like zombies.
Oh yeah.
So let's start there.
Yeah. Well, we look at the characteristics. What do we know about zombies? They're not living, but they still act alive. They eat brains, or they take your life energy and your blood and your thinking, and they always want more. It's an insatiable desire for more, just so that they can continue what they're doing, not necessarily as it relates to you. The other interesting thing about zombies is usually when a zombie attacks, they turn you into a zombie. So they take your energy and make you like them. And that's the difference. That's the difference. So that's where the whole idea about energy transference comes from. So there is a subliminal message behind the cultural obsession with zombies, the living dead, the vampire series, about this whole idea of exchanging your energy. And then the person uses that and then makes you like them.
You know, it's a very fascinating topic. It's a very fascinating topic because it's almost like this invisible energy exchange that people are not even aware of, right? So, okay, so there's us as human beings, right? And this shell of a vessel. I know I don't want to go too deep.
It's true, but it's true. We're laughing because this is how we talk about our ideas, just like this. Yes.
So this book or this trilogy, right? These books are geared towards relationships. Are we referring to every type of relationship, or is it primarily geared towards marriages and just there's a complacency that comes into with the word marriage. So can we talk a little bit about that from the energy exchange?
Yes. That's a good one.
That's a really deep one. Well, when I've been married twice. So, you know, my energy was bad.
Ouch.
Okay.
I was married too.
So
you're married twice too?
Once.
No, once.
Yeah.
She's like
so,
once, twice.
Yeah, once, twice. Yeah. See how it goes? So, being married as women, we often give up our independence men never give up their independence, if you know that. Excuse me, men out there. But
This
they
isn't
never-
a hate on men
No.
topic. It's
No.
just
But
that there's
yes.
a certain
Pattern,
pattern.
right.
Oh my gosh.
It's a pattern.
We just came out like,
It's a pattern.
Yes,
and we
it
didn't
is.
rehearse that.
So what happens is that we become labeled. You know, we're a wife, we're a mother, we're somebody, a caretaker. We take on all these labels, and we forget about who we are in the beginning, and we lose all of that. So we talk about that, about losing your brains. That's the point of the brains, them eating your brains and you serving them. So we talk about that in the book also.
Yeah, you're thinking. The
the
brain
thinking.
part, we have a whole chapter in the book about your brain and the parts of your brain and how the brain functions and helps you with your heart and your blood and your circulation. So sometimes in relationships or even marriage, we give that up.
Yeah.
We give our whole thinking and energy and lifeblood to holding up a role or a standard and not really living freely as who we are, alive.
You know, I know you're obtaining a PhD, right?
Yep.
And so I'm
You
bringing
remember
that up.
that?
Yes, I remember. And so I'm just bringing that into the topic of just relating the energy with the body and how the body takes it on, and which is what we're discussing right now, right? Aside from the fact that, because you're using references like eating your brain up, but the truth be told, it's like something goes to sleep and then other things are neglected within yourself.
Right.
And that goes to one of the things we talk about in the book is a lot of people talk about relationships or even going to school as work. You know, that it takes work. You have to do this because it's work. And giving up your thinking and your heart and your energy with the idea that you're going to overcome these unsurmountable tasks or obstacles or whatever it is. But the truth is, life really should be easy.
Right.
It really should flow.
Right.
Even when you have to go around, when the river flows, it goes around rocks.
Right.
It doesn't push it out of the way.
Right.
That's the way our life is supposed to be. And we talk a little bit about using that term work. I got to go to work. My relationship is work. My school is work. School work. Where did we get that from? That's all social roles. That's all roles that people put on us. And it changed our language and our thinking. So we have a whole section about the words that you use to describe the things that you do. It takes on energy and it affects you.
I'm deep in this conversation. I can't wait to read the book myself.
Well, we have a copy here for
Yay!
you. This is yours. Hot off the presses.
Yay! Hot off the presses. Yes.
Just for you.
You know, I mean, we could sit here and we could talk probably the entire hour about just the importance of how we use our words and how the words manifest our reality. And that's what we're talking about right now, and how we're not taught about that in school, and it's actually part of our being.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the beginning.
Yes. And if you avoid it, it will come back. Hopefully it won't come back and change you into a zombie.
Right.
Hopefully you will still be among the living.
Right.
Once you recognize it and make a difference and ignite the emotion in you to do the things that you want to do.
So in the book, are there techniques, you know, of like making
at the end.
choices? Because, you know, there's a lot of people, and just in life that they tend to refer to themselves as being depressed. And so that's a common term, and I think a little too common for my taste. And so does this book assist in the area of just igniting the shift in choice, the shift in thought process, the shift in language?
Absolutely. Yeah, we do. We actually thrive. We talk about this all the time. Words are very important for your brain. To reprogram your brain. Let's just say if you were brought up in a home that you always heard you're fat, you're stupid, you're something, you know, and it was negative. You choosing words that reprogram your brain to think and to act differently. So words are very important in your life. So much so, affirmations are so very important.
And we have that in our book. We
Yes.
have some exercises you
Yes.
can use
do
to
that.
affirm the positive things that you may have interpreted as negative.
Right.
We also have like 3 steps that you can use to identify a zombie, 3 characteristics, and then the 3 steps that you can use to rid your zone, your zone, because we have a zone.
That's
so
nice.
you want to keep zombies out of your
your zone.
zone.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
have
There's
3
a consciousness,
steps.
right?
Yes.
Like you can only go
Yes.
this far,
Exactly.
and you can only
Yes.
stay this long.
Yes, and that's what we said. Limit.
Look at this. I
absolutely.
haven't
Yep,
even read the
unlimited.
book.
Right.
I'm
Oh,
all
yeah.
excited. I'm so excited.
So there are techniques.
Woo,
Yes.
love it, love it, love it. So this is the first one. It's a trilogy. You brought me a copy. I'm really excited about that. Where can people get a copy?
Oh yeah, Amazon.
Yes, Amazon. We're on Amazon. Just type in Love Zombie, either my name Edna White or Nicole Christian, and it pops right up.
Awesome. Thank you so much
Take
for
a,
coming.
keep a lookout for the second.
Right.
Vampires.
When's it coming out?
It'll be out in probably about 2 months.
In about 2 months? Great. Well, we look forward to bringing it
Oh,
back.
yes, absolutely. Thank
Yay,
you.
ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We're talking about self-love too, my people. That's right.
Absolutely.
So for
Number
more
one.
on Love Zombies, visit booklaunch.io, is it?
Yes.
Yes, it's booklaunch.io/Edna J White.